All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the Facebook Ads Advertising Solution Presentation Deck. So this is the actual pitch deck that you're going to use when you're on the second call after your discovery call, where you're actually walking your prospective client through your entire process, through your entire system here. And so what I want you to do is I want you to make this your own. I have some examples in here. And so this is a full presentation here that includes a case study that you'll be able to use. So let's go right ahead and jump in here. So the first thing that you want to do when you're walking through a presentation, you want to give your prospective client a simple over-the-shoulder high-level overview and letting them know here, hey, we have a Facebook ad that we create, we develop the copy, the messaging, and then when the audience sees the actual Facebook ad, they're going to click on the ad, and then they're going to go to a landing page where they're going to submit their information. And you also want to mention that sometimes you may not need to create a landing page because you'll be able to use a lead form on Facebook. So just walking your prospective client and letting them know, hey, this is the entire process here. They're going to see the ad, they're going to go to the landing page, they're going to submit their information, they're going to go to a thank you page, and then the information from that lead is going to automatically be sent to you through our automation software. Now, they're also going to have the option to call in, and so everything is tracked so that they'll have full visibility to be able to see everything coming in, right? So the next thing you want to walk through is step one, which is the market research and campaign tracking, okay? In this slide here, you want to talk about the fact that you're going to be doing market research. You're going to be looking at the actual, customer demographics, the actual target location, and that you're doing your background research on the prospective client's customers so that you can create the perfect audience, okay? And then you have the Facebook pixel where you let them know that, hey, this is something that we create for you. And what this allows us to do is track all of the different metrics. We're able to create different lookalike audiences, custom audiences, and it really gives us the ability to track every single lead and every interaction all along through the sales funnel and the buyer's journey. And so then we have step two. This is where you're showing them a Facebook ad and then an actual sales funnel. And so you're really just explaining to them, hey, we develop a very specific and custom ad here, depending on the offer that we're going to, create here. And then we have a relevant sales funnel landing page that whenever somebody clicks on the ad and they want to know more, they're going to go to that landing page and they're going to click on the book your appointment button. And then that's going to pop up a box where they can input their information. And then that lead information gets automatically sent to you, right? The client, and you'll be able to get notified immediately so that you can follow up. So you really want to emphasize here that our team actually works hard to put this together. We make sure that we have the right kind of ad here as far as the ad copy, ad messaging, the right kind of offer, and then we develop also the landing page. So very important here that you let them know just how much you're going to be doing. And, you can even mention that, other, companies out there or other agencies actually charge thousands of dollars just to create a sales funnel, and that's not what we do. We actually include that into our services. And then another thing that I like to mention here is the Facebook retargeting. So you want to let them know that, hey, listen, we have these offers, we're creating these ads, these sales funnels. Now, there's going to be people that click on the ad, that go to the landing page and don't fill out their information. And so with the Facebook pixel, that allows us to track everybody that goes to the actual website, right, that landing page, and doesn't actually submit their information so that we can retarget them later on when they go back on Facebook with another ad. So it really allows us to build that brand awareness and be able to have our prospective customers see us multiple times, and when they're ready, be able to submit their information. Okay, so very powerful here to be able to explain this to your prospective client. And then step three, this is where you're letting them know that you're going to be doing optimization. So you're going to be, You're going to be split testing. You're going to be testing, one image versus another image, right? So you're going to let them know here that you're going to be optimizing the campaign to make sure that you're finding the winners and turning off the losers. And then I have a screenshot here of some results that will just give you that credibility and that authority and showcase to your prospective clients that you know what you're doing, right? And then we have Facebook ads management. So this is where you really want to emphasize to your prospective clients that they don't need to be, in the back end looking at all the different ads, trying to, run everything themselves. We're going to be the ones that it's taking care of all the management, the making sure everything is being tested properly, making sure that nothing is broken, and that we are constantly looking to improve the number of leads, right? Increase the number of leads while simultaneously reducing the cost per lead, okay? And then number 5, this is where you're showing them that you're going to be also doing Facebook ad reporting. So either every 2 weeks or at the end of the month, or if you're using Dash Clicks, which is highly recommended as far as a white label service, you can have your prospective client have their own login information, and they'll be able to log into the dashboard and see everything firsthand. They don't need to be getting emails. They don't need to, actually ask you for any kind of reporting. It'll be available to them by simply going into the site and logging in at any given time. Or you can also create these, custom reports as well. And so then we have a case study here that you want to walk them through. Now, the best thing about this type of case study here is that since it's in the medical spa space, okay, or in the medical space, that you can use this case study here for any type of medical type of niche. So if you want to go after, let's say, a dentist, you want to go after pain management doctors, or even plastic surgeons, or whatever that may be, right? Anybody in the medical space. And so what we have here is a case study for a medical spa. And so what you're doing here is you're walking them through the problem that this particular client was facing. They weren't running any type of Facebook ads, and they were using direct mail and other type of traditional marketing methods. And a new lead for them was costing them $280. Now, you then want to walk through the solution, how you're able to help them generate more leads and actually, reduce the cost of leads. So this is a great case study here, like I mentioned, that you can use for all different types of medical type of businesses, because you can mention, hey, we work and we specialize in the medical space, right? Doctors, any kind of physicians, right? And so you want to walk them through here the problem that was happening in the very beginning that prospective client had, and then the solution, right? And so this is a big deal here because you've walked your prospective clients through your process, right? Your system, step by step, and then you're showing results. Hey, this is what we're able to do, right? And so then we're going to show them once again our very simplified process step by step, right? We have a Facebook ad, goes to a landing page, and then thank you page, and then everything gets tracked, and then they get lead notification immediately, okay? And so this is where you want to show them an example case scenario. And I'm going to walk you through in another video another tool that is going to allow you to get an idea as far as a return on ad spend, or how many leads that you can expect to get, let's say in the healthcare or medical space. So you want to make sure you have this set up here. Just an example, right? Because it's not going to be obviously exact. You just want them to be able to see the potential here and have this number be high, okay? Because when they see, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 as far as a return, and then you show them the price for your services, it's going to be nothing, very, very minimal in comparison to how much you're actually charging them in terms of how much they're making, right? And so this is where you walk them through your value stack. Hey, we're going to make you the local medical spa celebrity in your market, exclusivity, market research, ad development, split testing, and then retargeting, and then the actual creatives for a landing page and sales funnel, and then Facebook ad campaign optimization. And so here you're showing everything that you're providing, and you really want to build this up as well right? Because before we showed $30,000 is what they can expect, or just really kind of a range, right? And then here we're showing them that, hey, everything that we're providing you has a value of $10,500. And so this is going to be minimal in comparison to how much we have here. So $10,500 in total value. And then the price for 3 months is $24.97, right? For tier 1. And then tier 2 is 6 month, and this is $19.97. Now, here's the thing. You can include the ad spend here, or you can just have it where you are not including the ad spend. Typically what I like to do here is I'll say, for this one here, I'll say, hey, $1,500 is all we're going to need to get set up. And then the ad spend, you would place your card on file with them. And so tier 2, this would be $9.97 for me for my management fee, and then $1,000 for the ad spend, because we want to get typically a minimum of 1,000. You can do 500, but I mean, that's kind of like if you really want to get that client on board and they don't have the budget, you can still get them on board for 500 and then be able to actually charge them, let's say $500 for your management fee if you're just beginning and you just want to get that experience. However, for the most part, I would advise to try to get at least $1,000 for ad spend, okay? Now, another thing that I want you to keep in mind here is that you can charge the entire $19.97 per month and then have the ad spend go through your card. Now, the thing that I want you to keep in mind here is that that could be dangerous, because let's say that for whatever reason, something happens, the client is upset, they want to get their money back, they do a chargeback on your, account or whatever. When they do a chargeback, they're going to immediately get refunded the money, and then they're going to take that money out of your account, okay, in your bank, or they're going to hold those funds. And so what's happening there is that if you're getting, somebody that's unhappy for whatever reason, right, you never know, and then they come back and they say, hey, I want to get a refund. Well, you're going to have to refund them the actual ad spend as well, even though you never earned that income. So it just causes a lot of trouble and a lot of headaches with the actual accounting of it. And it's just more trouble than if you were just to charge them for your management fee and have the ad spend actually be charged, right, through Facebook. And any major agency out there is going to do the same. They're really never going to charge the client for the ad spend, because they understand that that's not earned income. The income that's earned is only going to be the management fee. And so they understand that it's important to keep that separate. So that is my recommendation. And so this is for a 3 month, a 6 month. Now, you could do a 12 month as well. And all you would need to do is just raise your prices. From my experience, I've noticed that 6 months, 3 months is typically what clients like to do. And so I typically like to go with either 3 or 6, because then I can give them an either or option and say, hey, which one of these would make the most sense for your business, right? So that's going to be it here for the Facebook ads presentation, and we'll see you on the next one.